Yo, YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Cray. We back with another one. We gonna get right into things today. And today I'm coming from a point of frustration, man. A real point of frustration. So again, we just gonna jump right into things. So as of this video being recorded, I want to say a day or two ago, Bungie went ahead and they rolled out the patch for the AFK Forge farming. Now, we all knew that was going to happen. That was pretty much expected, right? That happened on, June 15th. Bungie came out and they tweeted this. They said, we have implemented a change where players now return to orbit after completing the Forge activity. Players will need to re-enter the queue if they wish to enter the activity again. And then, yeah, of course that was going to get patched because it was an exploit. It was something that Bungie overlooked and they went ahead and patched it up. Now, how you guys feel about the AFK Forge farming? I'm indifferent about it because, hey, you pay the money, you guys decide to play the game however you see fit. And I think it really exposes the big issue here, and that's the light level grinding. But that's another video for another day. But regardless, if you want to play strikes all day until your fingers fall off, to get prime engrams and, you know, to level up that way, that's cool. If you want to turn on your PC or your PlayStation or your Xbox and you want to drop into a forge and go to sleep and wake up to 31 Umbral Engrams in the morning, that's cool. Whatever, like whatever floats your boat. We all have to grind to try to get the maximum light level for a lot of these in-game activities. Anyway, however you get there is however you get there. Again, I'm indifferent about it. I judge not. So that patch coming out, okay, it is what it is. We live to fight another day. There will be other farming methods in the future that may not be AFK, but there'll be farming methods. You know, they're always, people in the community will always find the path of least resistance to get to where we need to get in order to play the in-game activities. And again, I think that's another video for another day, and that's a problem Bungie is going to have to face coming up soon, because if we just keep scaling our light level up and up and up every single season and the grind is this difficult to get your light level up, then gosh, that's going to turn off a lot of people. I mean, it's turning off people already, but again, that's not the premise of this video. That's not what this video is about. This video is about something else that they patched. They patched this today, or when you guys are watching this video, it would have been yesterday. So Bungie came out and they tweeted this. They said a server-side fix has been implemented that will resolve the following issue. Players weren't receiving the appropriate amount of twisted energy after earning Umbral Enhancement number 2. That's fine. Go ahead, fix that up. Okay, that's cool. The second thing is the dagger to the heart. Focus Umbral Engrams could sometimes decrypt at a higher power than intended. Bungie went ahead and they patched that up. So I don't know if you guys can recall, but there was kind of, and I don't even want to call it a glitch. I kind of thought it was just Bungie giving us a little breather where, like, let's say, for example, you were 1040 light level, right? And you went ahead and you focused that engram on an armor set piece, and you went ahead and you decrypted that Umbral engram. It might roll at 1040, but it might roll at 1042 or 1043. So that way you can either use that armor piece or you can infuse it and use it as infused materials to bring your light level up. Now it's cool because it did not work, or that same principle did not apply for whenever you focused on a dark weapon, whenever you focused on a year 3 weapon, and whenever you focused on one of the Drifter's favorite weapons. That principle did not apply at all. It only applied for the specific armor set whenever you focus on a specific armor set, right? So I was thinking, cool, because I was coming from this place. I thought that that was implemented in, because in my opinion that was balanced, because it's not an instant light level boost where, okay, let me rewind a little bit. It is an instant light level boost when it comes to your armor set, right? Like, and it was a roll of the die, because sometimes it wouldn't be, but sometimes it would be. So you could boost up your armor set light level, but you would still have to go out and organically boost the light level of your weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would still have to go maybe do some strikes, or maybe do public events, or whatever you need to do, bounties, to get those drops and bring the light level up of your weapons, right? So it was still a little bit of a grind, but it was a little bit of a breather overall. I mean, it just genuinely was. It was kind of like Bungie saying, okay, we know the grind to get your light level up to cap is really hard. Let's help you guys get there a little bit. You know, that's kind of how I looked at it, or that's kind of how, I looked at it overall. But they patched this. So now my question is, what the frick is the point of Umbral Engrams? You know, it's not like the dark weapons are just mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're cool. They're cool. False promises is okay. Cold denial, I believe, is the best thing on the market right now in terms of the dark weapons. Nobody's worried about the bow. Hollow Words is pretty smooth as a fusion rifle, but again, they're not groundbreaking, mind blowing weapons. So yeah, I mean, people might grind some Umbral Engrams to get god rolls of each weapons if they're a collector, or if they're making YouTube content like myself or other content creators. But beyond that, there's really no point. People were grinding the Umbral Engrams like a madman because it gave them an opportunity to boost their light level. Now that's taken away. What the frick is the point? I mean, honestly, what the frick is the point? Nobody's caring about the year 3 focused engrams. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's caring about the Drifter's favorite weapons. And nobody's worrying about that. I mean, the armor set isn't really mind-blowing either. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is really mind-blowing that makes somebody wake up and say, dude, I'm going to go play Strikes. I'm going to go run Crucible. I'm going to go do Nightfall. I'm going to go do all this stuff to get these Umbral Engrams so I can get this God roll false promises. I don't think people are doing that. If they are, and I'm wrong, shame on me. Shame on me, and you guys let me know down in the comments below. But I don't really think that that's happening. I don't. Bungie literally just negated the only reason why people were really focusing on decrypting Umbral Engrams. Now it's just like, whatever, you know, now they'll be decrypted and they'll be used for legendary shards and or weapon materials or glimmer. You know, I mean, they're kind of pointless now. They really are. So Bungie, I'm frustrated with you guys about that, because that mistake you guys made was actually a good mistake, and you guys could have even did something along the lines of, from week to week, you guys change which focus increase. So what I mean by that, because I know that statement makes no sense. So like, let's say for example, next week, whenever you focused your Umbral Engrams to a dark weapon, then that might have an opportunity to roll at a higher light level, and it doesn't have to be drastically high. It could be 1 or 2 light levels above your current light level. I think that's respectable. It doesn't have to be the 4 or 5 that it once was. You know, give us 1 or 2 so we can have an opportunity to still increase our light levels doing everyday activities and not doing raids or not doing nightfalls, because everybody doesn't have the access to do that. You know, so Bungie, y'all kind of fumbled the bag on this one. I think, oh my gosh, I really think you guys fumbled the bag on this. Y'all could have capitalized on the mistake, changed what focused engram could increase light levels from week to week, and kept it pushing and kept it rolling right into Beyond Light. Y'all didn't have to do that, man. Y'all didn't have to do that. And I hope somebody from Bungie sees this video and they take what I'm saying into account, because I'm sure a lot of people in the community feel the same way I feel. And just glancing at some of these comments on this tweet, a lot of people feel the same way I feel. So Bungie, let's think a little bit more as we move forward, as we roll into Beyond Light. Let's think a little bit more from a consumer side and not necessarily a development side. So Bungie, that's all I got for y'all. Rant over. Everybody for checking out this video. I love you guys so much. Even if you ain't check it out, I love you. And yeah, y'all, until next time, your boy Cray is out. Peace.